Hello guys, this is Vivek from Cloud LU Labs. Today we're going to see a quick demo on how to optimize AWS Cloud cost during the build phase or the development phase, right from your program or project management tool, Jira. Let's move on to Jira. So the very first thing to do is to add your AWS credentials to pull the AWS billing info. So I already added this info. The major thing to note is to provide the CUR dataset. So the data comes from the CUR billing, the billing data comes from the CUR dataset. Okay, so once we are done, let's go on to the project page. So under analytics report, we have Epic and we have two user stories. I'm working on the second, the user story that's in sprint 2. Okay, let's go to the user story. So the very first thing is to create an estimate. Now, in this user story, I am using a Lambda function to read the data from a table and then create a report and dump it into an S3 bucket. So I have to create an estimate, to track the cost. So the very first thing I do is you can create an estimate using two things, like either of the two things. Right? One is to, if you already have a similar workload, start with that cost. If I don't have that, then I start from the scratch using AWS pricing calculator. So in this case, I already worked that amount to be $10,000, and I provide the date for the sprint. I also provide the tag, which is used to pull the billing data for actual usage. Now you can see the tag value here, the estimated cost here, and the actual cost here. And also there is a place where I can see the alert. So there are 3 types of alert. One is if the actual cost is within or almost equal to estimated cost with 10% threshold, then I don't get an alert. But if it's more than 10% and in between 10 and 50%, then I get an amber alert. And if it's more than 50%, then I get this red alert. So when I see this alert, I have to go and look into and analyze what's happening in this report. Like what is causing this deviation or the cost incidence. So I go here and analyze. Okay, so like what product name? The first thing I do is go and sort by the cost for this particular tag and what product name is causing it. Obviously, it's S3 bucket. What API request and what operation? It's a list operation. And you can see the resource ID here. So this how, and I can see the entire column list from the CUR report. So this how I see, I analyze what's going on. If there is a deviation between the actual cost and the estimated cost, and then I go to this particular top consumer and then I fix it. Now there is also a graphical user interface like analytics dashboard, which will pretty much tell me what is the daily cost and what is the cost split by region, cost split by product, and I can filter the name, so I can sort it. I can do all this sort of analytics, and then basically try to figure out what is causing me this problem. Um, so once I figured it out, I can do one of these two things. Like that could be um, something that I missed in the estimate. I could go and change the estimate. Here, if I click it, I can just go and change an estimate. Or I could also add a subtask to within the same user story, so I can investigate further on this. So when I create this subtask, a task is created with all this info, the actual cost, the alert, and the tag, and everything, and then a developer can go and fix it. Right? So this is how we can optimize cloud cost during the build phase, right from your project management tool. Now, if you want to, sign up for a beta usage, you can go to this website and fill up a form, and then I'll get in touch with you. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye.